Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Happy Healthy Smiles. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Farah. I am a registered dental hygienist. So I've been making these videos on oral health because a lot of people are not aware how much your oral health is linked to your overall health. So you take care of your mouth, you take care of your whole body. Now today we are talking about tongue fun facts. And you know how important your tongue is? You use it for so many things like talking, tasting, eating, kissing, swallowing, spitting. And it's really good to know a couple of things on how to take care of your tongue. So the average tongue is about 8 centimeters long or 3 inches. And the average male tongue is slightly longer than the female tongue. And the longest recorded tongue, according to World Guinness Record, was an American man, and it was about 10.1 centimeters or about 4 inches. So I'm not sure if that's Gene Simmons from the rock band Kiss. Now, the average tongue has 2,000 to 4,000 taste buds, and each taste bud contains about 10 to 50 sensory cells, and they are renewed weekly. These taste buds sit on top of papillae. Papillae are hair-like projections, whitish, pinkish in color on top of your tongue. Now, the taste buds are not only found on your tongue, but the back of your throat, your upper part of the esophagus, the nose, and sinuses. So that's why when your sinuses are blocked, you might not be able to taste as well. Now, there are 5 basic qualities of taste. So that's sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and savory. The savory was discovered by a Japanese researcher back in 1910. And you might have heard of the term umami, which means savory. Now, did you know that you are incapable of detecting taste if your mouth or tongue are extremely dry? Now, taste is strongly linked to evolution. So back in the caveman days, it really helped us survive because that bitter, sour taste told us which plants were poisonous and which meat was going bad. So it was a good form of protection, which we use right now. So you've tasted something bad, you always spit it out. Now, there is really no map or zone of taste on your tongue. So a lot of people think of sweets on one side and sours on one side, but that's a misconception. So you can taste all different taste qualities all over your tongue. Now, the side of the tongue is slightly more sensitive than the middle. And did you know your tongue is made out of 8 muscles? And only the tongue muscles are independent of the skeleton. Now, tongue is also very flexible and is the most sensitive muscle in the body. And did you know that if you gain weight, your tongue also gets bigger or fatter? So that's why a lot of people who are overweight have an issue with sleep apnea. Sometimes the tongue gets at the back of your throat and prevents breathing. So it's a really good idea to check out with your family doctor if you have sleep apnea, if you've gained a lot of weight. And this is a really unique fact that even I didn't know, that your tongue is extremely unique, like your fingerprint. And researchers are using your tongue and working on making some kind of a form as an ID. So next time you're at the airport, you might be sticking your tongue out as showing that's you instead of your fingerprint. Now, speaking of sticking your tongue out, did you know Tibet is the only place that you can stick your tongue out and it's not considered rude? Actually, it's considered a form of greeting or respect to stick your tongue out in Tibet. Now, back in the 9th century, there was a really very severe or unpopular king who had a black hairy tongue. So later on, people would have the citizens stick their tongue out to make sure that they were not the reincarnation of that king. So God forbid if somebody had a black hairy tongue. I don't think that would have been well. So also remember that the microorganisms in your mouth are controlled by your tongue. So really important to keep your tongue super healthy. Use the tongue scraper, drink lots of water, keep your mouth hydrated. And these are all the fun facts. In the next video, we'll be talking about how to detect your health by looking at your tongue. So I hope this helped. If you found it interesting, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Bye.